Hey guys, Coach Mitch here, and I'm hanging out with one of the Legendaddies. This is Rob. How are you, Rob?
Very good, Mitch. Very
Awesome,
good.
man. Fantastic. So,
Yep.
Rob finished his 28 days a little while back, and we only just got around to recording his interview. And Rob's one of these guys who's absolutely smashed it. Like, he's killed it. He's one of the dudes who's gotten possibly some of the best results that we've seen so far in the program. And not only that, but he's taken on a bit of a leadership role inside of the group. And there's that many dudes who are working harder and sticking around because of this guy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a bit more insight into Rob's experience. How are you feeling today, Rob?
I'm feeling very good. Very good.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Just finished boxing, so
beautiful.
yeah, feeling pumped.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You're going to go do a workout after this as
Yep.
well.
And then heading into another one straight after.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beast. So what's been the main things that have changed for you, man?
Oh, God, so many things really. I never thought that I would be enjoying this quite as much as I'm enjoying it, to be really honest. So, enjoying putting myself through what we go through every week and every session, which, it's quite physically, active, obviously.
Yeah.
But I never would have enjoyed that at all. I would have not looked forward to coming and all that sort of stuff. So that's absolutely changed a lot.
Yeah.
Weekends now we're finding active things to do with the kids, which is awesome. Used to we wouldn't do a whole lot. We'd bum around the house, go somewhere and do something, but it certainly wouldn't be active. Now we're trying to find walking tracks to go on with the kids and bushwalks and parks that we can kick a ball around and all that sort of stuff, which is cool. Which is stuff we wouldn't have done before. Eating has changed dramatically. I've cut out a lot of shit that I shouldn't have been eating, which is obviously only doing good things for me.
Yeah.
So lots and lots of things have changed. As you know, my wife's joined a gym as well, and she's starting to get into it a lot, which is cool. Bit of competitiveness there between me and my wife, which is lots have changed. Like, I used to think I was busy. I wasn't busy. I just spent a whole lot of time sitting on the couch, not achieving anything. And now we're busy and absolutely loving it.
Yeah,
for
awesome.
sure.
Awesome.
So lots has changed. Everything's changed.
That's amazing,
Yeah,
man.
it's
And
cool.
it's the fact that you're actually liking it.
Yeah.
Like, that is the biggest thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because previously, maybe you would have done something like this, and you may have done it for 28 days, but you would have hated every single one of the sessions.
Yeah.
And then not really stuck to it outside because that committed.
Absolutely right. I don't know how many years, but over the last 10 years, my weight's sort of gone up and down and up and down, and I've always got to a point where I'm like, shit, I have to do something, and I've always just stopped eating and jumped on the treadmill, which I haven't enjoyed at all. And then you get to a point and it all goes out the window, and then I start on the way back up again, this is the first time I've done anything like this, which is completely different, and enjoying it, and getting so much more out of it than what I had before. So this is the last time. I'm not heading back up again after this one. So
definitely, man. So
sure.
how do the kids feel about everything?
Oh yeah, really good. It's funny seeing them seeing what we're talking about with meal choices and food choices. A real simple one the other day. I bought one of your recipes actually had salt and sugar reduced tomato sauce in it.
Yeah.
And bought some of that, and kids asked about it, and they made me go and buy them salt reduced barbecue sauce and sugar reduced barbecue sauce, and they refused to use the other one anymore, which is cool. Like, just
crazy.
little things like that they're they're seeing it, they're making better choices, and as for getting active, they're already active kids, but I guess they're only young still, and I guess if I didn't make this change, who knows, 5 years time they might have been sitting on the couch instead of running around the backyard and that sort of stuff. So kids are loving it. Yeah, definitely loving it. They're liking that we're more active. Yeah.
So describe to me what things were like for you 2 or 3 months ago.
I was at the top of my cycle as far as weight gain goes. I was the heaviest I've ever been, actually, and pretty unhappy, very unhappy, and just, I don't know, semi-depressed probably, which is really terrible, but just really unhappy. But it's amazing how jumping into this and just getting stuck in has literally flicked a switch and changed everything.
Nice.
2 or 3 months ago, very inactive, ate what I wanted, which was all terribly shit food, takeaway for lunch every single day, just bad choices. So
Crazy.
that's
man.
where I was a few months ago.
Crazy. Yeah. This guy was one of the very first dudes I ever spoke to.
Cool.
One of the first guys on there. Yeah,
Yep.
it's awesome. What's been the overall result? Like from when you started to today, where are you at? Like the progress?
17 kilos down.
What?
Which
I didn't
is
even know
pretty
that, man.
insane.
That
Yeah.
crept up on me. Holy crap.
Yep.
It's amazing, dude.
I'd say probably halfway.
Yeah.
Got another 17 to go,
Yeah.
which
We'll do
you
it.
know, yeah, definitely. I said to my wife last night, I'm noticing my biceps are getting a bit bigger.
Oh, yeah.
She probably can't tell, but I can tell.
As long as you know,
I
man,
know. But yeah, so loads of progress. Like I was just saying to one of the guys earlier after this session, doing our crunches for the 5 rounds. A few weeks ago, I got to round 3 and literally could not get my shoulders up off the ground.
Yeah.
Round 5, I struggled, but managed to finish all 5 rounds, which huge change. As you know, I've only come along to managed to make 2 of the boot camps on a Saturday morning, but you know, I've been doing a bit of cardio stuff, as you know, and managed to. First one I did, I had to walk it because I couldn't run, and then that most recent one, I actually wouldn't say ran, but jogged the whole way. You know, just things like that, just making improvements, and yeah, feeling much better for it.
Great.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
yeah.
So, like, I mean, you've come in, you've seen the group, you've met all these other guys, and you probably realized that you were definitely not the only one feeling the way you felt before you started.
For sure.
It's a pretty common thing,
Yeah,
right? You know?
yeah.
But you know, there's a lot of guys out there who still feel that way.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them?
Just jump in and do it. Like, I'll be honest, I don't know what compelled me to click the link when I first saw it. I just, don't know, I just saw it and went, you know what, I need to do something, so why not this?
Yeah.
But best decision I've ever made. Like I said, I've lost weight before, but this is different. This is very different to what I've done before. I don't know, don't be afraid that you can't do it. Like anyone can. I was the most unfit guy around, and you know, yeah, you struggle through, but you feel good at the end of every session. Even my first ones, you know, as sore as my muscles were, I still felt good that I'd actually started achieving something.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're unhappy, you know, jump on and do it. Even if it's not weight loss, if you're just unhappy with, you know, your body in general, if you want to be better, you want to be fitter, want to set a better example for your kids, just jump in and do it. Like, it's awesome. Great group of guys. You know, it's fantastic doing this with the guys, but it's also great. You know, we've done, as you know, things in the park and down the beach, and you know, fishing trips and camping trips are organised. Like, it's the whole thing. Just surrounding yourself with guys that are all trying to, you know, same mindset, all trying to get better and fitter and happier. So definitely just jump in and do it. It's awesome.
Man. It's the environment that does it, man.
It's the environment, for sure. And it's hell of a lot better doing this than I've got a treadmill at home, and that's what I've done before. You know, it's not fun. It's lonely. It's boring. You know, this is awesome.
Totally.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So just jump in and do it.
Yeah.
Click the link. Do it.
Exactly. Thank you very much, man.
Oh, no worries
Awesome.
at all.
Love your effort, brother.
Yep. Thank you.
See you later, guys.